today I'm at the beautiful Nairobi garage. Isn't it beautiful? Wow, and my daughter keeps telling me, relax, mom, but this is so beautiful. So today I was at the Nairobi garage. We were training our women to do, we were training them with one of our partners, International Trade Center. We call them She Trades, and we were training them about crisis management. It's a very detailed crisis management toolkit. And for me, as I sat down there and learned with them and gave them ideas and talked them about crisis, it really teaches me and reminds me about crisis. You know, a lot of times we don't get to think about crisis, and history and statistics have showed us that crisis happens every 10 years. I know for some of you, you've heard me talk about crisis. I have seen crisis, 3 major crises, and I've survived 3 major crises. Let me remind you, September 11, I was in a plane going to America, and God still saved me. And that's not the only crisis I've seen. When I was an investment banker in Boston, you remember when we went through the whole global crisis, it tends to remind me that a lot of times we're just going through life, and a lot of times we do not plan for the eventuality that should a crisis happen, how should we manage it? And this brings a lot of emotions, because as you know, COVID-19 crisis, I don't think anybody in the world had ever dealt with a similar crisis of this magnitude. And it's very, very, very sad, because there are many lessons in this crisis. Today I just want to talk about 3 lessons. For me, this crisis has taught me that nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. All this beauty, nothing on this earth is permanent. And remember, a lot of times also, it's very important to remember your purpose. Living a purpose-driven life is another thing that this crisis has reminded me, even accelerated. I'm always talking about purpose. I'm living my purpose at the moment, and I give God all the glory and honor. But guess what? I think this crisis has also reminded us to actually sit down, go back, and actually introspect and think about life differently. An example is, obviously, a lot of times we are sitting down chasing the next biggest deal, chasing the next biggest opportunities, chasing the next biggest investment opportunities, and a lot of times we forget to think about how are we dealing with actually even how we are living. An example for us in the banking sector is, a lot of us, we do not even have an emergency fund. Are we just walking, taking life on a daily basis, or are we at least doing our part to plan for, in the event like right now, there are a lot of rumors. People talking about there might be a major lockdown, and it reminds me that it's very important that we introspect, we take this crisis and take the lessons with us and actually do something about our life. Another thing is, are we saving enough? Do we save enough? Do we invest enough? Are we looking at the opportunities? Today I was talking to some of the ladies, some of our customers, and some of the other entrepreneurs. There's an entrepreneur who is providing, she's come up with an app whereby she's able to deliver food to the doorsteps of us final consumers. And that actually brings me to the next lesson, is about many of us, when the crisis happened, when the first lockdown happened in our country here in Kenya, a lot of people just rushed and closed themselves, locked themselves in, bought a lot of, I remember there was a rush to buy tissue paper. But when this crisis happened, a lot of people just regressed, and others locked down businesses for a long time, like 9 months plus. But every day when I'm in my career, because I interact with a lot of people, I'm seeing opportunities. I'm seeing so many opportunities. Guys, if we can just put on our innovative gear or thinking caps, throw the box and think without the box, the opportunities are all around us. Like today, actually, right now, I want to show you around this Nairobi garage. I want you to come with me so that you can see how beautiful this is. I'm actually on the 3rd floor of Nairobi garage, and you can see this facility. This is actually their outdoor area. It's so beautiful, guys. If you've not paid a visit, this one is the ones on James Shuru. This one is the one on General Madenge, sorry, right behind Westgate Mall. You can see the beauty here. I don't know about you, but this right here, I wish I was actually I was asking the owner if this should have been a residential place because it's so beautiful. Look at all this beauty. A lot of views watching me from the diaspora. I know you might think Kenya is the same old place you left 20 years ago. I tell you, my people, Kenya has really changed. Yeah, if you're not actually saving and investing some money, you are missing all these opportunities. Yeah, all these opportunities. Come with me. Actually, I want to show you the inside of this property. It's so beautiful. So we had a lunch here, of course. We had our lunch set up somewhere right there. As you can see, we are still cleaning up. So beautiful. This place makes you want to actually save more and invest more. Come with me. This is actually our working space where you can actually come and lease a space. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it so beautiful? You can imagine all this hallway, and they have an open kitchen. They have this open kitchen. It's a place where, I mean, don't you love it? This is an open area kitchen. It's a common area where the people who actually, this is a working space where over lunchtime or you can have a meeting here. They do have a kitchen, as you can see. And everything here is fully social distanced. These are actually different companies' offices, as you can see. Like this is Water Design Field. They also have another area, believe it or not. Lazim, the space here is unbelievable. It's like this guy is just planned for COVID-19. It's almost like they knew COVID-19 would happen. Look at this beauty. How beautiful is this? Yeah, this is like a place where you can actually meet your call. And this is the rest of the working area. You can imagine how many companies are hosted here. Look, yeah? And all this is different organizations work from here. And by the way, you know the world has moved whereby you don't need to actually, many companies closed offices. And as you know, most companies, what they decided to do is relocate some of their staff, especially the non-essential staff who don't need to work in offices. This is a place where you can lease an office for just, a month. It could be 2 days in a week. It's so beautiful. Come with me to the reception. Unbelievable. Look at this place. Look at this place. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? This is there, and you can see, fully social distance. I remember the first time when I came here because I'd been to the Mirage, I couldn't just believe the beauty. This gives you that home environment, away from home. And I forgot to show you, in case you're wondering if they're social distance, of course they are. Look at this. Everything here is no touch. You can see here, no touch. And here, when you come in, there's a gun. Of course, you take your temperatures. And, of course, social distancing and cleansing is a thing we must get used to. So, guys, today I just wanted to remind you that there's so many opportunities. Just open your eyes, throw the box, think without the box, and just innovate. The ideas are all around us. All you have to do and